Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Opal. Today I'm here bringing you guys a little tips video on H1Z1 King of the Kill from my personal experience. So let's hop into it. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be making a bunch of these videos. I've been wanting to do this for a long time now, because now that I've been playing the game for quite some time and I have some personal experience, I want to share my advice with you guys and see if it helps out, and hopefully we can just become better H1 players. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about gun basics like bullet drop and like 2 taps, trailing kids in their cars, or just anything to do with guns. Basically what this guys is going to consist of is 2 taps and what the type of bullet drop is for certain distances. Also, I'm going to be telling you guys like some strategies that I use while I'm parachuting or falling, or just some little things that help me be a better player. So first off, what I usually do is I look for a car. The car is probably one of the best things that you can have in a game, because not only does it get you in the safe zone faster, but it can keep you away from gunfights and fights you cannot take. Also, you can use it as a body block. I'm going to be showing you guys this later. The AK does around 31% damage to a person without a Kevlar on and 1% to a person with a Kevlar on. Makeshift is a 1-shot. A full Kevlar is a 2-shot. It is a 2-tap no matter where. As long as you get the head and the helmet, it is a 2-tap. It's fully automatic, so it is kind of hard to control, but if you figure it out with the tapping, then it's a very good gun to use on the map. Another strategy I use that is very helpful and saves me from dying in a lot of gunfights is making makeshifts. Composite fabric, which you get from shredding camos, armor scrap, which you get from shredding helmets, and duct tape are the 3 main ingredients to making a makeshift. I usually aim for 20 composite fabric in my inventory, 10 armor scrap, and 5 duct tape. That leads to around 5 Kevlars that I can make while fighting, looting, doing etc. It is very helpful. Instead of making you a 4-shot like normal, it is making you a 5-shot, so you get one extra little 25% basically to living while you're trying to gun someone down. See, a nice little strategy right here to use is using your car as a body block. Because that kid is in that building, I'm just gonna wait for him to peek me or something. And I'm just crouch spamming, because crouch spamming is a very good strategy to use, because your head is constantly moving. Because people mostly like to go for 2 taps because it's the quickest way to kill someone and leaves the least amount of bullets. Okay, my gun wasn't aiming in. There we go. Oh, there's another kid. Another strategy that I use mostly every time I start looting is I get my kills, get my loot, and get out. I never stay there for too long, because people hear those shots and are most likely going to come to you to try to clean up and take what loot you didn't already take. Now, the favorite choice of my weapon is the AR-15. It is probably the most favorite gun of my choice because I've been using it ever since I started playing the game. It is a 25% damage to enemies and a 1% to an enemy with a Kevlar on, a makeshift Kevlar, and it is a 2-shot to take off a full Kevlar. It is very easy to control because it is a semi-automatic weapon. The bullet drop is very easy to pick up. You can shoot this gun for quite a distance without having to do any bullet drop. But once you pick this weapon up and start using it a lot more, you'll understand it very easily. It is a very good weapon overall, and I do believe it's the best weapon in the game. That's just my personal choice, but people have their own opinions, so I'm not gonna fluctuate with those. Now, say there's a person over in those trees over there. You'd swing your car around, start body crouching, and then make sure you get a nice shot. And let me turn on my FOV so you guys can see this easier. Okay. So say he's like sitting behind that little rock. You see that the bullet drop is really nothing from this distance. It just right over top. Now say if he was in those trees over there, because this is a little bit further of a shot, you'd want to put your crosshair about a little bit higher than his head and just shoot, because you can see the bullet splash right behind him would probably two-tap him. Never know though in this game, because the hit reg it's god awful. Now the shotgun, on the other hand, it is a very good close quarters weapon. Don't get me wrong, the AK is a very good weapon close quarters, but my favorite choice is the shotgun, because usually when I'm fighting, I'll shoot someone's Kevlar off and then pull up beside them and one pump them. It's mainly RNG though, because it has its moments when it doesn't work and it messes up and I get a hit marker instead of just blowing the kid away. The helmet usually tanks a shotgun shot to the head though. If you hit someone in the head with a shotgun, they're probably not going to die. You're probably going to have to shoot them another time. And if you do shoot someone in the Kevlar with a shotgun, you're obviously going to have to pump them one more time to finish the blow. And it's just a very good close quarters weapon. It is a good weapon to go first person with. If you're trying to get those angles on people, just stay in third person. Now the Magnum, on the other hand, it is probably one of the most scummiest guns in the game. Most people use it to blow up cars. It does about 8 to 9% damage on trucks, cop cars, and Jeeps. On ATVs it does a little bit more because ATVs are smaller vehicles, but on trucks I think it does around 8, and cop cars and Jeeps it does around 9. Like the AK, it's around 31 to 33% damage to the body without a Kevlar. And as you guys can see, it does a lot of damage to cars that if you land the shots, then you can probably blow up someone's car while they're driving and then get into a gun battle and take them out. One last thing on the Magnum is it has very little bullet drop. You do have to trail with it, but it has very little bullet drop. Now trailing, on the other hand, it's a very hard concept to get down. It takes a lot of skill and recognition of this game to understand this concept. It involves leading the car and also using bullet drop at the same time. And now lastly, the sniper, guys, is probably a very good gun to get, but it is very hard to get because it only drops from the crate, and the crate is usually surrounded by a bunch of other players, and it also has bombs dropping at the same time that can kill you. The sniper, it does a lot of damage. It is a one shot to the head. Someone with a Kevlar on will have 65 HP left if you hit them with the sniper, but someone without a Kevlar will only have 30 HP left. The bullet drop is very easy and is very simple to learn. So here's an example of trailing, guys. It's a really hard concept to understand. If you saw that right there, I'm going to be playing it one more time. You basically try to lead the car as much as, not as much as you can, but as like far, because the bullet takes a while to travel. You kind of just got to aim it a little bit in front of the front windshield, little slant thing, and just keep pulling your cursor along with it. Another factor you guys have to think about while you're trailing is bullet drop and how fast the vehicle is moving. The cop car is faster than the Jeep, so obviously you're going to have to lead the cop car a little bit more. The Jeep is a little bit slower, and so is the truck. You're going to have to lead them a little bit further behind than you would with the cop car. So here, guys, is an example of bullet drop. Obviously this is a pretty far shot, and you have to realize that you have to aim up further with the bullet drop, and you can't shoot too fast. If you shoot too fast, then the bullets will go away from him and you won't land the shots. That's it for today's video, guys. If you guys did enjoy that, make sure you guys drop a like, and I'm going to be bringing more H1Z1 tips videos and just montages and a bunch of other cool things that I do on H1 to this channel. And yeah, that's it. Later, guys. Peace.